Well, hi everybody and welcome back. This is the weekly reading for Taurus for the week of July the 2nd through the 9th, year 2017. It is the week for celebrating the 4th of July. If you're in the States, have a very happy, lovely, safe 4th of July holiday. Be careful with those fireworks if you participate that way. Otherwise, don't drink and drive. Keep everything safe. We want everybody to come back in one piece after they've partied their arses off. So, let's take 5 cards down. Now, while I'm shuffling, quickly, at the end of this reading, I'm going to go over to Vimeo. I'm going to do a reading that focuses on love for the sign of Taurus. And if Taurus, you decide you want a reading meant just for you, you can reach out to me through my website or my email. I've got sales going on right now for the summer, and you can go ahead and get in line if you want a reading for your life, your concerns, your birth sign information, and all of that stuff, and we'll get a reading lined up just for you. But first, let's talk about you. In general, your life. I need 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the bottom, da-da-da, 7 of Swords. He can be deceit, thievery. He can be questionable actions, sometimes taking risks. Sometimes it's taking opportunities in secret. It can be sometimes in the most literal sense. You can talk about just packing up your stuff and leaving. I want 5 cards down. We've got work, home, unexpected, your role, and the outcome. Might be a rough week for some of you, Taurus. Work. It almost feels like you're worn out, exhausted, tired, maybe in a bad mental frame of mind. Work might be putting you in a bad mood. You might be working overtime to the point of exhaustion. For a holiday week, we really shouldn't be feeling this kind of stress. But for you, for one reason or another, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, we've got you going through a week of stress. Now, right now, it's at home. We understand. We've got the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. You've got something on a mental level or an emotional level going on right now. Maybe it's bad communication between you, between work, between your home. There's a bad energy going around for Taurus here. Now, on the level of home, we have the 8 of Swords, the card of feeling held back, restricted, not being able to move, confined in one way or another, being trapped in an emotional prison, unable to move. So we feel sort of a stressed up energy between work and home. Now, that's why I think that for some of you, you're working to exhaustion, because what is unexpected? The 6 of Pentacles. Now, the 6 of Pentacles to me is kind of, it's all right. I worked my ass off, but the benefits really weren't what I thought they would be. I thought they would be just better than equal pay for an equal day's work. Your work may have been exceptional, and you may have pulled off some really incredible hours, And it doesn't feel like the gratitude is really on the level of what it should be, considering what you put yourself through during this process. Now, your role in it, the Ace of Wands. So for whatever this overworked, overtired, overstressed situation was that you were in, that frankly the payoff isn't as good as you thought it should be. With the Ace of Wands, it shows that you may have been the brains. You may have been the brawn behind the whole thing. You may have been the muscle that did the work, that carried the load, that carried the job. I think some of you may even be in construction, working day and night to finish a project, because I see that you're working a lot with your hands. So whatever work you really are developing here, you've put your heart and soul into something, and it just doesn't feel like you're getting the kind of gratitude that you thought you should. Now, the outcome this week, the Five of Cups, the disappointment, the feeling disappointed, maybe even feeling underappreciated, feeling undervalued, especially through work. I think when it comes to home, you really haven't been able to be home, some of you, because of your strenuous work schedule. This is really going to talk to somebody who's being overworked, somebody who's making a good amount of money off of you. At the very foundation of it, we have somebody here who is taking advantage of your gifts, taking advantage of your skills, and overworking you, keeping you maybe pent up at work, and not really giving you adequate time with your loved ones, your family, for the sake of this project, for the sake of this money. And it feels like, to me, after being taken advantage of and being worked like a dog, the payoff should be better than it really is. You possibly were very much the backbone of the operation, the brains, the person who did the heavy lifting. And for you, through this process this week, if this is you, you're just feeling undervalued and unappreciated, as the payoff isn't nearly what you thought it was going to be. It feels like an even day's pay for exceptional work, where you should have been given a promotion, given a raise, given better hours, some benefits even. It doesn't feel like you're getting the kind of treatment on the job that you should be getting. I'm going to grab clarifier. The Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I think on a home level, once you can return to that sanctuary, that place of love, the opportunity will be there to get some rest, to have the opportunity to have some more positive moments with your family, with your partner. It feels like life becomes more peaceful after this project you're working on finally comes to an end, Taurus. But for now, it feels life is a little bit hectic for some of you. Now, we're going to take the love situation. So we're going to grab the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Hearts, and the Five of Cups, the opportunity. And we're going to see what that all means for some of you over at the Vimeo channel. See if we can bring this closer to us. And again, if you want a reading for your life, your questions, concerns, birth sign information, go ahead, get a hold of me. Check out the summer sales going on at my website. And in the meantime, take care, be well, and peace.